Next in the line of duty.
Analysis, we try to be sure that everybody is listening. So we always tell you to say some things. That's why you hear your MC saying things like, tell your neighbor, say neighbor, it is well with you. Tell your neighbor, say neighbor, God bless you. It sounds very good. But some MCs now take it a step higher. It now looks as if you are threatening your neighbor. Say, tell your neighbor, say neighbor, I'll be more successful than you this year. It is good till you sit beside the wrong person. A young man sat beside his project supervisor. The MC said, tell your neighbor, say neighbor. He said, neighbor, I'll be more successful than you this year. 4 years ago, he's still in chapter 1. You know, Nigeria is an amazing country. And I always tell people that irrespective of where you are from, love yourselves. Nigerians are amazing people. Avoid hate speeches. And very importantly, be careful of the things you buy in traffic. Ladies and gentlemen, somebody bought an iPhone 7 in traffic. 12.2. As I speak with you, the guy is not feeling fine. Because that's the first iPhone I saw with 3 SIM. And pin mount charging port. In a normal iPhone, if you turn it on, you will see an apple that they've eaten small out of it. This particular iPhone, they've eaten the entire apple. They replace it with a few. As I speak with you, the guy is not feeling too well. Today is Sunday. Some of us went to church. And you agree with me that nowadays services are amazing. As a child, we used to go to church. 8 a.m. we are in church. 4, we are still there. Nowadays, between 8 and 12, you can have 3 services. That is not the best part of services for me. The best part of services is the way they recognize first-timers. In the past, as a first-timer, you are welcome in the name of the Lord. They shake you left and right to sit down. Nowadays, 1 hour, 45 minutes service. As a first-timer, they can give you rice and fried fowl. They can give you chicken and chips because you are a first-timer. After 1 hour, 30 minutes, a young man that came from his hometown, the first church he went to on a Sunday morning, 8 a.m. service. By 9:45, everything was over. They gave him jollof rice, fried rice, and fried fish. He said, is that how they do it here? He went to another one the following Sunday. 1 hour, 45 minutes service. At the end of the service, they gave him shawarma, pizza, fried egg, and fried fowl. He said, is that how they do it here? He went to another one the following Sunday. 2-hour service. At the end of the service, they gave him shawarma, pizza, boiled egg, and fried fowl. From that day, he started becoming a first-timer for a living. That was what he was doing professionally. He did not do his research when he entered the church. 8 a.m. service. He thought business as usual. 9:45, everything will be over. When it was around 3:30. That was when they just started preaching. When it was around 6:30 p.m. They said, if you're a first-timer, stand up. Aggressively stood up. They said, follow that sister to the back. The sister said, you are welcome. This is Brother Timothy. He will talk to you about discipleship. That one talk for 1 hour. This is Sister Stella. He will talk to you about mentorship. That one talk for 1 hour. This is Brother Titus. He will talk to you about stewardship. That one talk for 1 hour. When it was 9:30, his eyes were red. He had not eaten from his house. The only motivation he had was the takeaway pack he was looking at in front of him. He said, at least at the end of everything, we'll go home with something. When it was around 10 p.m., they said, thank you for coming. They gave him the takeaway pack. It was very heavy. He did not open it. The church is somewhere inside Ikorodu. The guy lives around Fadeyi. He trekked from Ikorodu to Ketu. He completed the journey one way or the other. There was no light at home. He opened all the windows. He sat on the floor, ladies and gentlemen. By the time he opened the takeaway pack, he saw 16 CDs of messages, 24 bulletins of messages. The only edible thing inside was one tom-tom. From that day, he started attending online services. Thank you. Thank you. You know, we are in the season, last month was Valentine's month, and people were receiving gifts. People were receiving gifts. So, this guy got a gift from his uncle, very stingy uncle, reputed in the whole family. He has never given anybody anything before. The uncle gave him a car. The guy said, uncle, you gave me a car. He said, yes. And if somebody gives you a car, and the first thing the person is telling you is that you don't really need to fix much, you just change the light and you don't need to fix. No, it is subscription to problem. They gave this guy the car, but where he suspected there was a bigger problem was where they gave him one car and a bunch of keys. The key to start the car is different from the key to open the boot. The key to open the passenger side is different from the key to open the other side. Even the bonnet had key. He started the car was going successfully. They did not tell him the car cannot reverse. As I speak with you, he went to turn at Mowe Bafo. Since February 14, he has still been in traffic. You know, I tell people that there is a big difference between birthday and birthday. There is a difference between the two. In a birthday, they use cake. All the children look very fine and fresh. 2 puff hair with pink ribbon. All of them are always very fine. I went to Uncle a birthday somewhere in Parkview Estate in Ikoyi. I got there, I was speaking English. Hello, children. They said, hello, uncle. How are you today? They said, fine, thank you. I said, why are we here today? They said, we're here to celebrate Boluwati First birthday. Birth. It's not birthday. Birth. Birthday. I went to try the same thing in one town. It was a birthday. When I got there, I was confused because I did not know the difference between boys and girls because all of them were on Gorimapa. The lapa on their head, you can calculate the circumference. All of them now walk down. One person put dusting powder from head to toe. It looked like idol. One boy got my attention, ladies and gentlemen. He wore a yellow shirt, red trouser. He talking. It looked like tetracycline. When I got there, I was speaking English. Hello, children, they were looking. Are you happy? They were looking. Hello, children, they were looking. One woman just whispered to me, Boda, I just saw you, Oba. I just said, to. Say, no, you don't. All of them said, hi. And, you know, now, I want to be very serious now. We were taught in school. I want to be very serious. We're taught in school that there are 2 broad classes of animals. We're told that we have wild animals and we have domestic animals. We're told that wild animals stay in the bush and domestic animals live among men. Now, domestic animals can be categorized into 2. We have those that are for consumption and we have those that are pets. Those that are for consumption end up in the pot. Those that are pets are either bought deliberately or given out as gifts. Now, we have examples of pets. We have dog, we have cat. Examples of those for consumption. We have fowl, we have fish, we have cat. Sorry, we have goat, and so on and so forth. Now, these 2 categories of animals have their specific food. We have chicken feed, we have goat food, we have cat food, and so on and so forth. But there is one animal. It looks like a wild animal. It looks like a domestic animal, but it has every attribute of a wild animal. Dead or alive, it is a terrorist. Ladies and gentlemen, I am talking about rat. Rats don't have a specific food. They can eat anything. That's why they behave anyhow. A rat can decide to eat your certificate. It will first eat your VC signature. If you went to Unilag, it can eat uni and leave lag. If you had a first class, it can eat first and leave class. If you had the 2-1, it can eat 2 and leave 1. A rat can eat your leg while you are sleeping, and it will be blowing breeze. In your mind, you will say, Nepati Munode. A rat can eat your YX certificate. Let's assume you had 5 A's and 6 F. It can decide to eat all the A's and leave all the F. To now look as if you walked in vain. If you now decide to kill a rat with a stick, you will break your TV, break your windscreen, break everything, the rat will still escape. But if you decide to kill rat with rat poison, it will die. But it will not die where you can see it. It can decide to die inside your suit. It can decide to die inside your shoe. It can decide to die inside the AC. Now by the time you turn it on, there's a special release. The day you now find it, you now say, oh, you don't know it has given back to 12. Damola is my name. Have a beautiful day.